I was raised by my grandparents, and my grandparents both grew up in the Depression. My granddad was a coach, went on to teach in the school system, and then ended up as a superintendent. My grandmother never worked, and there were times where he held multiple jobs. And I think I grew up with a healthy understanding of money, a healthy respect for money. We never had to do without. I know that there are stories that are a lot harder than my upbringing. But we budgeted, we had intentional uses of money, and I think that that's translated to me and how I value money and appreciate money and understand money, and I'm hoping to translate that to my kids. But part of that has led me to wanting to help people understand money better, help people accomplish financial goals, and use money as a vehicle to accomplish those goals, not necessarily the end goal. I think that because I've been doing this for so long, this is a part of who I am. I think that there's a fiduciary responsibility I have to clients. I look at this as a partnership with clients. And so when someone works with me, I think that that partnership is a component, a key component to the relationship. With me, they have someone who's going to be there with them when good things happen, if we have weddings to plan for, if we have to pay for college. All of these are good things, but there is a money commitment from them that we've got to figure out how we're going to pay for it. But I'm also someone who they can bring in and who's part of it when things go wrong. So if we lose a job, if someone passes away early, there's a financial piece of that has to be addressed. And so when someone works with me, hopefully they feel like they have a partner that will be there in both good times and bad times. Hopefully being independent means to my clients that there's no conflict of interest, that when they work with me, I sit along the same side of the table as them. It's not me trying to sell them something or push a product to them. It's me sitting beside them and helping them navigate the options that are out there to find a solution for them. I'm passionate about the planning process that's in this. I think individuals are unique. We all have different financial goals. We all have different resources. We all have different time horizons and comfort level with risk. I think recognizing those differences and using those as a component to how we craft the plans allows me to individualize and customize the plans that we build for people. The three things that I help with are goal-based investment planning. So we're going to help you quantify how much money you need to do the things you want to do for the rest of your life. We'll then build an investment plan that gives you a high probability of being able to achieve those goals. We'll implement it and manage it. Once we have a high probability of success with the plan, though, we also want to look at the second thing, which is how do we minimize lifetime taxes. There are two phases to investing. There's an accumulation phase, where you put money away and save it, and then there's a distribution phase where you take what you saved and you use it to create an income to replace the income you lose when you stop working. We want to be really tax efficient in both of those phases. And then the last thing we help with is risk planning. If something goes wrong, how do we protect the plan? I recently joined Prime Capital Investment Advisors, and the big benefit is that I'm going to be able to continue to provide financial planning, but they also have a lot of resources on the investment side. At the end of the day, I'd like to be known for someone who added value to clients' lives, enriched their lives, not just financially, but personally, and someone who made a difference, taking someone who wasn't quite sure they were going to have enough money to making sure they had enough money to accomplish whatever it is they want to accomplish.